Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Laugh with Ryan. As always, it's a pleasure being here with you. Today's episode is something out of the ordinary, but when I say out of the ordinary, I know for a fact every South African right now is going to agree with me on this one, and every single one of us have actually has been through it, and it's a tough one. We're going to talk about what happens when the money runs out, but the month doesn't? I've been in this situation more times than I could ever count. And I know you have too. In South Africa, the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. So let's get into it. So now, it's one of the most stressful, gut punching feelings, you know, sorry, excuse me, checking your bank account and realizing there's only a few hundred rand left in that account. And you still got a week to go or 2 weeks to go or even longer, and you're thinking, how the hell on earth am I supposed to stretch this money out? Like, like how am I supposed to do it? Groceries, petrol, bills. And I mean, we both know and we all know that life doesn't stop just because the money did. Life still continues. We still have to get up the next day and go to work and deal with it. So today I want to talk about the emotions and the pressure that comes with this, some of my own experiences, and practical ways that we can cope and manage. And obviously, most importantly, some encouragement because, I mean, money struggles don't define your worth. Okay. So, nonetheless, let's get into it. Now, the weight of financial stress. Now, money stress is a different kind of heavy. It's not just numbers on a screen. Believe you me, it's not. It's that pressure in your chest. It's lying awake at night, running calculations in your head. You know what? If I don't fill the car up this week, maybe I can buy more bread and milk. If I skip this bill, maybe I can make it to payday. And I know for a fact every single one of us has thought like that. I know I have, and I've said it many times before. I can't be the only one that's ever thought like that. I can't be the only one that's ever gone through that struggle. That's physically impossible. I know the struggle is real in South Africa, but I know it also happens around the world. But us South Africans, we know. We know. Like the 100 rand is the new 10 rand. The 1,000 rand is the new 100 rand. It's just not enough. And now, even now that they've increased the tax, I mean, it never ends. It never freaking ends. And for some, it's not just about themselves, and it's about the kids, family, people depending on them. That pressure can feel suffocating, and I know quite a few people already with regards to friends and family and people depending on them. You know, so I mean, if you've ever been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, my own experience, like I said, I mean, I've been there more times than I could possibly count. You know, I lived, I had my own flat once at a stage, and I mean, there were months when I was living there. Where I check my bank account, and I see there's like 500 bucks left, and I mean, I still got a week or a week and a half to go, or maybe there's just 1,000 rand left, and I'm only halfway through the month, and my car needs petrol. Now I'm driving this car now, and I mean I put a $500 in, plus I'm still driving around towards clients and whatnot. I mean, how am I gonna make it? That stress is so frustrating. That stress eats you up alive. And how do you do it? How do you do it? How do we live? But if there's one thing I can say, us South Africans, we are very strong people. We're very strong. Some way, somehow, we make it through. We always make a plan. You know what they say? Hey, we make plans, my bro. We make a plan. Make a plan. And it wasn't like life paused to give us. It doesn't mean like life pauses to give us a break. Yeah, right. you know I still had to buy groceries. I still had to put petrol in my car, and that just wasn't me. I mean, what about the other people? What about the single parents out there? And you know what? I take my hat off to you, single parents, single moms, and single dads. How do you do it? I will never know. But I take my hat off to you guys, honestly. You guys, you know what? You're not just doing it on your own. You have to do it for your little ones. I mean, trying to stretch that little bit that they have. It's to make it sure that the kids don't go without. And you know what, that stress, that anxiety, it's heavy. It's heavy, guys. It feels like a weight sitting on your shoulders every single freaking day. Now, some practical ways to cope. Now, when the money doesn't match the month, and believe me, I know. So, just a few things, all right? Now, number one, you need to get honest about the numbers. Don't avoid checking your account. Face it head on. Sometimes the fear is worse than the reality. Number two, prioritize the essentials: food, shelter, transport. Those things come first. So it might even be kids' school fees. Some things might have to wait, and that's okay. You know, if there's like if you've got 10 things, you gotta make it down to like 3 or 4 things. But obviously, the most important things. And then number three, cut out the little leaks. It's amazing how the small spending adds up. Believe you me, I know this. The takeaways. Oh Lord, I'm the worst. I'm the worst, I tell you. When I was working, a 10 rand, yeah, a 20 rand, yeah, take away chips, buying a magwenya. And if you don't know what a magwenya is, it's like a fat cook. You know what? A slice of polonely with cheese. Ah, man, you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. 10 rand energy drink. I'm the worst. People would tell you, me, I'm the worst. Oh, check it out, man. Check it out. She send me a 10 rand. Oh, has to send me a 20 rand. Oh, man. Oh, mom. Oh, no, please, partner. Oh, no, this, that. I had to do what I had to do. I had to say what I had to say to get what I wanted. And believe me, I'm very happy now. I don't do that anymore. So yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. I mean, trimming those little things can actually stretch your money further than you think. Then number four. Now I've said this in many episodes of mine, and I think it's a very big thing. But I think the problem with this one is that so people are shy and embarrassed about it, and I think we need to get over that, and we need to get over ourselves. Honestly speaking, you know what? I'm glad that I'm actually over that stage now. Now I don't care what people think anymore. And number four is ask for help. Ask for help, guys. Don't be scared. Don't say, oh no, what are they gonna think about me? Who cares what they think, man? Have you seen the world out there? People have gone freaking absolutely crazy. I mean, have you seen America? Like, I mean, they've, I don't know, they've gone bonkers. Like, seriously. So, I mean, we're South Africans, you know. I mean, who cares what people think? Ask for help, man. If you don't know how to budget, ask a friend. Listen, yeah, check out. Hey, this is the story. Help me to budget my money. You know, I'd rather ask in that situation where you have the money, or then when you don't have the money and you've spent your money on drinking or gambling, and then you've got no money for rent and you've got no money for petrol, and then you're in another predicament. You know, so ask for the help. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. Believe you me, I know. Oh, but I'm glad now in the stage that I'm in now in my life. Now I ask for help. I don't care. I don't care what you think, what you say. I'd rather not make myself like a stupid and say, no, I don't need the help. And then I actually make myself like a stupid by not asking for the help. You understand? I hope I didn't confuse you there. And then obviously last one, number 5 is look for small ways to increase your income. Now, I know there's a lot of things going around, you know, it's side hustles and side businesses and, you know, getting that passive income, you know. So, you know what, small jobs, you know, or selling unused items on the internet, you know, it can actually take a lot of pressure off of what you're going through. Then, now, the encouragement for your journey. Okay, now if you're listening right now and you're in that place that we're talking about, that money's tight and the stress is high, let me just say this now: you're not alone, guys. You're not alone. Okay, I've been there. I can tell you right now, someone in your life is going through it or has been through it, but someone is there right now. Maybe not, maybe you don't know them, but I can tell you now, they are there, they are struggling. And if you live in South Africa with me right now, guaranteed 100% you're going through it or have been through it. There's no doubt about that. And you can take that to the bank. Now, your worth is not measured by the balance in your account. I don't care if you have 1 million rand right now in your bank account, okay? That doesn't mean you're a superstar. Doesn't mean you can treat better, you can treat people how you want to treat them. I don't care if you drive a Lamborghini, I don't care if you drive a Ferrari. You treat people how you want to be treated. And it's very simple, okay? Now, your value as a person isn't defined whether you've got thousands or millions left over or whether you're counting coins to make it through the week. Money struggles are real. I'll say that again. Money struggles are real. I wouldn't know that right now. Excuse me, because I'm sure you've seen my last episode. I'm busy currently unemployed, but I mean, I can just see now from my mother and father. You know what? My mother and father are not rich. You know what? But I wouldn't say we're poor. You know what? I can just honestly say that we're blessed. It's all by the grace of God. All by the grace of God. That my mother's got a good job. That my father's got a good job, that the things that we have in the house, it's all by His grace. I can tell you right now, everything that I have, it's not mine, it's God's. The house that you live in, it's God's. The money in the bank that you have right now, it's God's. Everything that you think that you have or own, or even if you have your name on it, it's not yours, it's God's. And you need to change your mindset. You need to change your perspective of how you think it is. Okay. So, excuse me. And you know what? But it's all temporary. Okay, guys, it's all temporary. If you are in that season right now, struggling, you know what? You are stronger than you feel right now. I'm telling you this now. And just surviving, just making it through this season, because you must remember there's a season for everything in your life. Just like how I say in my last episode, I'm unemployed. I'm just in this season right now of my life of being unemployed. I know eventually I will get a job. I know eventually I will get the things that I want to get. But once again, I have to keep on telling myself, not in my time, in God's time. His timing is perfect as always. So don't give up. Don't let the shame weigh you down. Keep going, keep breathing, keep believing that this season will pass. There's a saying that I'll never forget. I actually worked at a um, call center before, and I'll never forget. I went outside to go have a cigarette. This was years ago, and thank God I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Um, yeah, so I came back inside, and this lady, she wrote on my desk, obviously with a whiteboard marker. She wrote on my desk, and then it said that this too shall pass. And I know maybe many of you have heard that before, but it's everything that you're going through. This too shall pass. Things are bad right now. This too shall pass. You think you're on the top of the world. This too shall pass. You think this is a struggle or whatever the case may be. This too shall pass. And I'll never forget what she wrote on my desk. I'll never forget it. Um, so what's it? I know this topic can feel heavy, guys. I know, but today's conversation, let it remind you that you're not alone in this. You know, and we've all had those moments where money runs out before the month does. Every single one of us. If it's never happened to you, God is truly blessing you, and I just hope that you're giving Him all the glory and thanks for that. And while it's stressful, it doesn't define your future. Remember that. So take it one day at a time. Make the small decisions make the small decisions that that keep moving you forward, and hold on to the truth that better days are coming. You know what? As always, guys, thank you for spending this time with me. You know what? And you know what? If this episode has inspired you or encouraged you, I know it, or you maybe, or you thinking of someone that needs to hear this, please like, share, and subscribe, and share it with that person. You know what, guys? I'm loving your support, and I'm loving your comments on the previous episode. You know what, with the unemployment, and I couldn't do this without you guys. And I would really, really, really love your support on this. You know what? I'm trying to increase this podcast, but honestly speaking, yeah, I am asking for help. I can't do this by myself. I can only do this with you guys. So as I said, like, share, and subscribe. And if this video has helped you, I'm glad. That's all I could ever ask for, is that it's helping you, and maybe it will help the next person out there. As always, thank you for tuning in with Laugh with Ryan. Don't be shy, say hi. And as always, stay tuned for new episodes every week. Guys, we are only getting better. And soon, hopefully, maybe I can, well, I'm not hopefully, or maybe God will bless me with a job, so then I can get some money coming in, and I can buy some more equipment and try to sort out and fix my studio and get a proper studio running up. And then I look forward to having guests with me, because I will start having guests with me, and I think that's just gonna change the game, and I'm so excited for it. Oh man, I'm so excited for it. As always, stay blessed. Love you guys. Bye.